AFCI protection is required in motel rooms, regardless of whether they are considered bedrooms or not. According to the 2020 National Electrical Code, AFCI protection is required for all 120-volt, 15-amp and 20-amp branch circuits that supply outlets installed in dwelling unit bedrooms. This includes motel rooms, as they are considered dwelling units. To further clarify the requirements and rationale behind them, let's delve deeper into the specific sections of the National Electrical Code and the underlying safety considerations. The primary goal of AFCI protection is to prevent electrical fires caused by arcing faults. Arcing faults occur when electricity jumps from an unintended path, such as a damaged wire or a loose connection, to another conductive surface or to ground. These arcs generate intense heat, which can ignite nearby combustible materials, leading to a fire. Traditionally, standard circuit breakers are designed to protect against overloads and short circuits, which involve a large increase in current flow. However, arcing faults can occur at relatively low current levels, often below the tripping threshold of a standard circuit breaker. This means that an arcing fault can persist undetected, posing a significant fire hazard. AFCI circuit breakers are specifically designed to detect these low-level arcing faults and quickly interrupt the circuit, mitigating the risk of fire. The 2020 National Electrical Code, specifically Section 210.12, outlines the requirements for AFCI protection. This section mandates AFCI protection for all 120-volt, single-phase, 15-amp and 20-amp branch circuits supplying outlets or devices installed in dwelling units, including bedrooms, living rooms, family rooms, recreation rooms, dens, libraries, studies, sunrooms, hallways, closets, and similar areas. The term dwelling unit is defined in the National Electrical Code as a single unit providing complete and independent living facilities for one or more persons, including permanent provisions for living, sleeping, cooking, and sanitation. This definition clearly encompasses motel rooms, as they typically provide sleeping accommodations and often include other amenities such as bathrooms and sometimes even kitchenettes. It's important to note that the National Electrical Code is a set of minimum safety standards, and local jurisdictions may adopt and enforce more stringent requirements. Therefore, it's always advisable to consult with local electrical inspectors or authorities to ensure compliance with all applicable codes and regulations. When installing or replacing electrical devices in motel rooms, it's crucial to use AFCI circuit breakers that are specifically listed and labeled for the intended purpose. These circuit breakers are designed to meet rigorous performance standards and provide reliable protection against arcing faults. The installation should be performed by a qualified electrician who is familiar with the National Electrical Code and local electrical codes. Proper wiring techniques and adherence to manufacturer's instructions are essential for ensuring the effective operation of AFCI circuit breakers. In addition to AFCI protection, other electrical safety measures should be implemented in motel rooms to further minimize the risk of electrical hazards. These measures include proper grounding of electrical systems, the use of tamper-resistant receptacles, and regular inspections of electrical wiring and devices. Tamper-resistant receptacles are designed to prevent children from inserting foreign objects into the outlets, reducing the risk of electric shock. Regular inspections can help identify potential problems such as frayed wiring, loose connections, or damaged receptacles, allowing for timely repairs or replacements. Furthermore, it's important to educate motel staff and guests about electrical safety practices. This includes providing clear instructions on the proper use of electrical appliances, the dangers of overloading circuits, and the importance of reporting any electrical problems immediately. Simple precautions such as unplugging appliances when not in use, avoiding the use of extension cords as permanent wiring, and keeping electrical devices away from water can significantly reduce the risk of electrical accidents. In summary, AFCI protection is a critical safety measure that is required in motel rooms to prevent electrical fires caused by arcing faults. The 2020 National Electrical Code mandates AFCI protection for all 120-volt, 15-amp and 20-amp branch circuits supplying outlets in dwelling units, which includes motel rooms. By understanding the requirements and rationale behind AFCI protection and implementing other electrical safety measures, motel owners and operators can create a safer environment for their guests and staff. Remember to always consult with qualified electricians and local authorities to ensure compliance with all applicable codes and regulations. The consequences of neglecting AFCI protection can be severe, including property damage, injuries, and even fatalities. Therefore, it's essential to prioritize electrical safety and take all necessary steps to prevent electrical hazards. It is also important to differentiate between AFCI and ground fault circuit interrupter, or GFCI, protection. While both are vital safety devices, they address different electrical hazards. As mentioned, AFCIs protect against arc faults, which can lead to fires. GFCIs, on the other hand, protect against ground faults, which can cause electric shock. A ground fault occurs where electricity flows through an unintended path to ground, such as through a person touching a live wire. GFCIs detect this leakage current and quickly interrupt the circuit, preventing electric shock. The National Electrical Code requires GFCI protection in areas where there is a high risk of exposure to moisture, such as bathrooms, kitchens, and outdoor locations. In motel rooms, GFCI protection is typically required for outlets in bathrooms and near sinks. It is possible to have a combination of AFCI and GFCI circuit breaker, which provides protection against both arc faults and ground faults. These combination breakers are becoming increasingly common and offer a comprehensive solution for electrical safety. When selecting AFCI or GFCI circuit breakers, it's crucial to choose products that are listed and labeled by a recognized testing laboratory, such as Underwriters Laboratories, or OL. This ensures that the circuit breakers have been tested and certified to meet applicable safety standards. The label will indicate the circuit breaker's voltage and current rating, as well as its interrupting capacity, which is the maximum amount of fault current that the circuit breaker can safely interrupt. It is also important to consider the type of wiring system used in the motel room. Older wiring systems may not be compatible with AFCI or GFCI circuit breakers. In some cases, it may be necessary to upgrade the wiring system to ensure proper operation of these devices. This may involve replacing the wiring, adding grounding conductors, or installing a new electrical panel. When performing any electrical work, it's crucial to follow all applicable safety precautions. This includes turning off the power to the circuit before working on it, using insulated tools, and wearing appropriate personal protective equipment. It's also important to carefully inspect all wiring and connections to ensure that they are in good condition and properly installed. If you are not comfortable performing electrical work yourself, it's best to hire a qualified electrician to do the job. Attempting to perform electrical work without proper training and experience can be dangerous and can lead to serious injury or even death. Finally, it's important to remember that electrical safety is an ongoing process. Regular inspections and maintenance are essential for ensuring the continued safety of electrical systems. This includes checking for loose connections, damaged wiring, and malfunctioning devices. It's also important to keep electrical panels and equipment clean and free of obstructions. By taking these steps, you can help to prevent electrical hazards and ensure the safety of yourself, your family, and your property. The information provided here is for general guidance only and should not be considered a substitute for professional advice. Always consult with qualified electricians and local authorities to ensure compliance with all applicable codes and regulations. By understanding and adhering to electrical safety standards, we can create a safer environment for everyone.